defensive ends in the NFL, especially good ones, are kind of hard to find sometimes. You get guys in there that can get after the passer, some guys that can just set the edge and be really good in the run game, and others that can do a little bit of both. But rarely do you find a guy that can do both at a high level, and that is exactly what Maxx Crosby does for the Las Vegas Raiders. I think he's playing like one of the best defensive ends in the NFL right now. Now, he's kind of one of the only bright spots on that defensive line it's been a little disappointing. I'm not going to lie to you, but I think that, down the line, teams are going to really have to start paying attention to Maxx Crosby, who has 6 sacks, count them, uno, seis. Yes, I got it right this time. He has 6 sacks through 5 NFL games. Yes, the Raiders are sitting at 1-4 right now, but I don't think that's about to last, and I think that Maxx Crosby is going to be a big reason for it. So, yes, 6 sacks so far, 31 total tackles. Honestly, he might have over 100 tackles this year. That's how effective he's been. I think he could be one of those guys that continually just brings it off the edge for the Raiders, and I think you got to continue just to give him the respect that he deserves. And I mentioned before the idea of, obviously, yes, he's got 6 sacks. That's one thing, but it's the fact that he's so effective in the run game. Most tackles for loss this season is Maxx Crosby. Nearest guy is honestly Jonathan Allen from the Washington Commanders. But he's so effective in the run game that it's just not fair. He has over a 90.0 PFF grade. And quite honestly, he's just such a special player that does so many different things for your football team. And I think, right now, yes, you want to see more from Chandler Jones. You want to see these defensive tackles, Bilo Nichols and company, get after it. I totally understand it. But make no mistake about it. I think Maxx Crosby, he sets the tone up front for you. He sets the edge because, again, we have seen so many players. They can just get after it and get after the quarterback. They're going to sack him 2 or 3 times. But very rarely do we see a guy that, A, can chase down a running back like Maxx Crosby can. He's surprisingly athletic. Also, is a guy that just he is every persona. He brings every persona that you want to that defense. Like, he is a guy that guys can rally around, and that is so impactful when you got young guys, especially on the roster, that are watching their guy get after opposing quarterbacks. And yes, at the Chiefs, there were a lot of times he got held, especially in that, I think it was at that Patrick Mahomes touchdown throw to Travis Kelce. I can't remember what it was, but it was just like, it got a little frustrating, but at the end of the day, that's what they have to do to stop this guy. He is truly unstoppable. He is playing like one of the best defensive ends in the NFL. And I know he got paid in the offseason, but this is kind of unprecedented. I think I saw a stat. He's he's on pace for over 20 sacks, 100 tackles. As a defensive end, that's crazy. That's crazy. And honestly, he deserves to be in that defensive player of the year conversation right now, like he really does with Nick Bosa and all them, because just what he does, yes, he's got a lot of sacks. He's got 6, probably going to have double-digit sacks this year, but it's his impact in the run game that I think is really going to continue to help out the Raiders. And again, the Raiders defense hasn't been great in years past, but I think, if they got a leader like Maxx Crosby that leads the way, and then, yes, you sprinkle in some Malcolm Kuntz as well as Deshaun Bauer in there, I think things are going to be looking up for the Las Vegas Raiders defense, really and beyond, because, again, Maxx Crosby is at the front of it all, and he's playing like the best defensive end in the NFL right now. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome, and we love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms, so give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about Maxx Crosby playing like the best defensive end in the NFL.